Hello everybody and welcome back to my Ascension climb for Slay the Spire. Previously we did every Ascension 1 run, and now let's take a step into the defect and start Ascension 2. Previously successful on the Silent. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, let's do it. Alright. Choose a colorless card, obtain a random common, obtain a random rare, lose all gold, obtain a random boss. Where's the nearest merchant? Right there? We could get plenty of gold leading into that. Which would mean that we could do this. I don't love it because I really like to see a good first merchant to try and set up a good run. Ooh, there's another one there. Hang on. Is there a way around? Looks like there isn't. But you know what? We could go to the first one, and if there's nothing good there, we can go to the second one. So maybe we take the common? I mean, that could be an anchor, right? That would be really good. All right, Ginger. We can't become weak. Let's do it. I think. Let's go here. I don't need to take any damage. All right. If I can get 2 lightning orb passives off, it is worth a strike. At least that's the math that I tell myself. I should be able to get 1 off. There it is. Recycle's pretty cool. But I wouldn't take it at this point in the run. That's the only problem. We're pretty far away from taking a recycle. Beam cell. To get our damage curve up early. I should be able to take him out next turn. Oh, famous last words, right? Okay. Rebound. Find some potions. I like that better. Let's take some more combats. Alright. Now the last few runs I've been pretty unhappy with my play. I feel like my consistency, it doesn't ramp as well as I want it to. Okay. Now, we have a situation here where we can choose to lean into a lack of focus and get a more punchy, blocky run going. Steamline is really, really good for Act 1. This is better for scaling. This is better for early. And since we might be taking 3 elites, maybe that's the way to go. It just does so much damage. There it is. Blessing of the Forge. I could do this. I don't think I want it. I don't need a second one. Hologram's definitely the way to go. Pull something out of my discard pile into my hand. Okay. I wish I had gotten rebound. I could have rebounded the streamline. But I guess that's just the way it's gotta be. Okay, let's try not to take a ton of damage here. Nice. I guess we're taking that. Ooh, Akabeko. First attack each combat. 8 additional damage. Okay, electrodynamics early is super good. Cool-headed. Basically a mandatory pull for most runs. These are all so good. How am I supposed to choose? This is good for the longevity of the run. This is good for Act 1 and Act 2 and Act 3, actually. This is just useful anywhere in the run. Assuming that I haven't already leaned into losing focus. We are not there. Okay. Huh. Tricky. Maybe we don't need to remove another Guardian. My gosh. I want to get Electrodynamics out, but it's not as useful against single opponents like Gremlin Knob. But I've got pretty good stuff for single opponents too, right? Okay, there we go. Let's see how it happens. Ah, there it is. Oh man, that was a very good turn 1. Oh, talk about smooth. Melter is good against like 2 enemies, but it's so useful. It's so useful in Act 2 is the thing. Do I take a Melter? It's kind of situational against Guardian too. Maybe. It could be good against the Guardian. At least that's what I'm telling myself. This would be a waste. I might go Elite hunting. We've got a lot of health. Okay. Electrodynamics should be able to take care of these guys for me. There it is. Ooh, Glacier. I love Glacier. Yes. Okay, this should help us get through this fight. Okay. I'll take 9. I'll take 9 to the face. Not good. Okay. I'll take 3. Yeah, okay. 3, 6, 9. So this becomes perfect. You would have been better later. How dare you come at the top of my deck? No more damage, please. There it is. Snecko oil is meh. Well, since I only have 1 hologram here, Okay. I don't mind putting Streamline in the top of my deck. You could do stuff like this. No healing, huh? Or no block. So we gotta go with healing. That's actually a really good combo. Wait a second. Am I cooking? Not so great early. If I had the 2, if it was upgraded, I would take it. I don't think that's the call right now. All right. Lock in. Okay. Confirmed to be cooking. Yes. Oh, this is going to be a good run. Okay. No choking. No choking. Reboot. A good shuffle of the deck never hurt anybody. I'm sorry I keep doing that. Alright. I don't want to take 11 damage is the thing. And so that would put me at 12. Hiya. I would like to heal. But you know what else is great? Doing enough damage that I don't have to take any damage myself. That also works. Having this upgraded would be nice. Sweeping Beam is okay. Currently, I have 2 powers that I want to play pretty much every combat. He'll be good into the Guardian. He says again. Okay. I'm gonna go for the early Streamline upgrade. Okay. We could get this guy out of my deck. We could also do this. So far, so good. This should be pretty straightforward, honestly. Do I do another Glacier? No point in taking damage if I don't have to. Let's do this. Pretty good. Okay. I'm not doing damage quickly enough. I don't think that I can crack this. Maybe I could do... So that would be 6. Plus this. So that'd be 20. $30. Okay. Okay. I didn't see an alternative. I feel like that was the best option. Okay. Should be done in the next rotation. Core surge, electrodynamics, biased cog. Electrodynamics. This might be a way to win fights early. I do like frozen core. Ah! Inserter. Oh. Okay, I think that's where we go. I'm not so reliant on lightning that I need to keep that cracked orb. The cracked core. Frozen core's good. Okay. So if I wanted to, I could go fight. Potentially shop. It's pretty ambitious, honestly. I don't know. This seems deadly. So what's the alternative? Ugh. Early shop. I'd rather shop here. Okay, so maybe I just go around? There's no other elites. It's literally the only elite. It's either do 2 elites right in a row. So maybe... Yeah. If I wanted to do that. Ay. There's that. This is a long, lonely road to nowhere right there. A road that I call Violence Road. Okay. I think this is it. 5 fights in a row? No, that can't be it. Okay, what we're gonna do is go to here. I still have all of my starter cards. It might be time to start thinking about removing them. Okay. Taking 4 damage is not ideal. It's also not the worst thing that could happen. Okay. That's perfect block. Now wait on just a second. This is some nonsense, isn't it? Alright, I just need my zap. Can I get my zap? Hey guys. Thank you. And that ought to do it. Another rebound. Charged battery's good. One focus is good. Now, this defrag. Ho ho. What's the best way to prepare for elite combats? Data disk. This is unupgraded. If it was upgraded, I know I say that a lot. We'll do this. Okay. Okay. Let's do this and reboot. Get some damage out there. I don't know that I'm gonna have what it takes. Maybe. Okay, so that's going to be... yeah, I can do... no. I did terrible math. Alright, this might be the moment. Alright. Sunder. Let's do it. I think this is, yeah, I think this is the right call. I don't normally get so ambitious. Oh boy. Let's do this. There we go. We'll do that. Biased Cog doing a really good job. Oh, I should have attacked. Silly me. Alright. One more turn. Munch. Okay. I'm getting ambitious. Will it cost me? This might be the worst fight, by the way, in the whole act. At high ascension, at least. Okay. Gotta be quick. Took damage there. Maybe I didn't need to. Doom and Gloom could be really good with Akabeko, and it's a long-term option as well, because Dark Orbs have damage over time, and I need that. Alright, the early Electrodynamics. That is the play. Okay. So we got 16. I think I gotta just do this. Okay. Okay. Nice. Seek is good. I could have considered doing repair instead of shielding or blocking on that first round. I kind of regret not doing that. Okay, think. What's the best way to ensure victory? Because we're going to face the Burning Elite, and that Burning Elite is going to be either the Book of Stabbing, which is a single combat, single target, or going to be the Gremlin Leader, who is an AoE. I have options for both. It just becomes a question of who am I better equipped to handle right now. My argument is this guy's better against Book of Stabbing because it automatically targets the lowest health individual of the enemies. And the Gremlin Leader is going to use those low health individuals to block any damage with my Dark Orbs. This is good against Gremlin Leader. So we have a good solution against Gremlin Leader. We have a mid solution against... Well, it's also an AoE. I've got good options against single targets. Good blocking. This is good into most situations. This is good against groups. And if I can get it off consistently. Are there any gremlin mobs that have more than 24 hit points? I don't think so. I think what I do is I upgrade hologram. Because then I can get my other cards into my hand more consistently. At least get one of them. Healing. Resting at the rest site? Never heard of it. Okay. Here we go. Okay. I'm gonna start there. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do this. That's gonna do well. I'll get that off. Very nice. Some good damage. Okay. Alrighty. What I need to do... Oh man, I wish this was 11 instead. Do I play this just so the 22 hits the leader? I think so. Jeez. Okay. Okay. I'm taking a bit of damage there. Oh. That's it. That's the fight. Kunai. Okay. Not going to be good into the boss. Loop is really good when we're considering Dark Orbs. If I can find a way to consistently get a Dark Orb to the front, Loop, that's cooking right there. Kunai's really good though. And Vajra? Yes, please. Okay. Oh, I almost got him in one go. Oh, I did it again. I do have a fair bit of stuff that would benefit. take a little bit of damage. That's okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Seven, 14, 21. And then again, not getting the self-repair off is just... Oh, man. I could be so much higher on my health right now. So it's really just a lapse in concentration on my part that this keeps happening. Okay. Let's try this. Ooh. It's a lot, but it's worth it. Honestly, at this point, I don't think I'm getting the vampires event. Nope, I literally cannot get the vampire event. So, might be time to upgrade. $33, $53. Is it worth it to do that? And then I can shield. Melter? 8, 9. 9. So maybe what I do is... Okay. What I need... Okay, 4, 8, 12. Okay. I took that so that I could proc my kunai more often. 7, 14, 21. Let's just do that. There it is. Now might be the time to take recycle. Okay. I unfortunately need to rest. If I'd been using repair properly, that is one thing that needs to improve about my game. But here we go. Here's something good. There's that. I'm gonna do this. Alright. This is something. Okay. Let's see about... Let's use this guy. Take 7. Time to see what he does. 27, huh? Is it my discard? What would I even pull from my discard? Maybe Streamline? I've got 12. 18. So if I go 6, 12, 24. Nine plus 16, 20. So that's 29. I'll keep that in my deck for now. Okay. Okay, we've got this. That. Okay. All right, we're slowly building it up. Now we got 13. Can't be touched. Not right now. Nice. And that's it. I was on the ropes there for a moment, but Dark Orbs came through. A second one, my gosh. This might be a way for me to evoke my Dark Orbs effectively. Why not? Really? Runic Dome, huh? Ay, ay, ay. Could I do more elite hunting? Pawn pickup, we could get 3. And then I can use recycle to get rid of the curse. Alright, Black Star. I don't mind it. We don't have an incredibly effective deck right now. Runic Dome is rough. Not knowing what kind of attack is coming next round. I only take that when I'm like so far ahead that it really doesn't matter what the enemy's doing. I'm going to be able to knock them out in 1 or 2 rounds, right? If my game plan is the same regardless of what they're doing, that's when I take Runic Dome. A unique curse +3. I just don't want the curse. I tend to find that Black Star is just bait. It doesn't actually make you any better. It doesn't make my character any better at what they're doing. It just gives me additional rewards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, with options to dodge. Yeah, lots of flexibility. So let's take this. Why not? We'll take a couple question marks. And get rid of this guy. Nice. Barrage, but I don't have anything that gives me more orb slots, so I would need to invest in something that could give me more orb slots. It's so good, though. I just need... I've got enough gold. When I find the opportunity, I'm going to take something that gives me more orb slots. Pretty nice. Give me orb slots. Nope. Okay. Alright. Unironically, I don't think I've played this once. This is a regret card. But it could be a cool way for me to get 4 energy, if it comes to it. Let's see what else we got. I don't necessarily need to remove. Stack. I think remove is the right move. Let's see. Like right now, see? Electrodynamics is going to be good. Here we go. Okay, let's do this and that, this and that, and this and that. Okay. And then this guy will be perfectly stacked. Nice. Now, and this is the opposite of what I said I wanted, right? I want to add orb slots, not remove them. So the barrage has a method of attack. I don't think it's the right call. I think I have enough focus to make it through the act. Let's hunt. Hunt. I don't need streamline. I do need streamline. There it is. You know what? Let's do that. I don't need to take... Oh, I'm silly. Alright, let's find electrodynamics and be done with it. Let's get one extra... Where was it? There it is. There we go. And we're done. Duplicate's pretty good. Draw a card, add a frost orb. I mean, think we move on. Okay. Do I get rid of Barrage? I think I might. Electrodynamics, really good. Okay. Una más. Okay. Not fantastic. Okay. Maybe I pulled this, grabbed this. Now, why would I do a thing like that? I think I had a long day at work. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. That was not my best play in the world. Okay. So I got 26 coming my way. I've got this. Cog. Alright. I need to end this guy. 36. So that would do 13, 36, 39. Okay. I think I should be able to take care of him this round. Okay. Yikes. Singing Bowl this late in the game. This is good, though. Okay. Okay. This is still good. Then next turn I get more. Okay. Backwards. Okay. Okay. So let's do this. And that. We can... What's in here that might help us out? Just enough. Here we go. I don't need the liquid bronze. Alright. I only have the... I have 4. I have 4... 5. I have 5 powers. I feel like I get Time Eater a lot when I play Watcher. I feel like I get the Awakened one when I play Defect. Oh well. Alright. Let's see. Alright, let's see what we can do with this guy. Oh. Let's do that. $18. Okay. That guy's up there. Alright, next time around, multicast should do it. 54, huh? Do I do it twice? $30 exactly. Okay, we are running out of time. Let's see what we got. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Not the prettiest, but look at these relics. Mercury Hourglass, 3 damage to all enemies at the start of each turn, 1 vulnerable at the start of the turn, which is so valuable considering that I have the Bottled Flame for my Streamline. I'm getting some good relics right here. This guy is actually doing some work for me. I don't think I have too many 0-cost cards. I've got a few, but is it enough? I don't think so. Let's go there. Let's do that. We take that. This is good. Sorry for the neck pop. It is actually kind of nice to have the force field in the deck to give my recycle something to juice up. Let's remove strike. Okay. Oh, wait a second. I didn't. No, I didn't. I thought I checked for, what is it, capacitor? The one that adds, orb slots. Let's see here. I want... Well, I've got self-repair. Okay, how do I do enough damage? Okay. There it is. See? See? Melter can be good. I don't know if I need aggregate. Not hurting too much, but it is good to have. Second way to draw cards, build up kunai. Alright. We're gonna recall. Depending on how this fight's going, we might... take an elite. We may also dodge the elite, depending on how we go. Need to do 9 block. I don't want to do too much damage, but maybe that is the way forward. Yeah. And then we can just wait. No rush. These guys don't scale their damage, they only scale their spikes. So, in all honesty, we can just chill. At least 4 turns. Well, let's do this. Go hunting. There it is. Skim. Let's do it. If I take a lot of damage, Regal Pillow will bring me back. Damage. Nice. Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, we got 15 there. Okay. We start making the Dark Orb passive go. That should block plenty. Now, why did I do that? I meant to hit end turn. It was a long day. I do this for fun. Okay, all right. I've got this guy set up. I'll be able to take him out. I'm gonna bring this guy back. And then I'll be able to pick it up next turn. Pick this guy up, and we'll be good. We win. Wow. Only the greatest of elite rewards. I just could not believe how amazing. You know, all of these would have been super cool to have, like, in the first act, you know? These would have been amazing. I feel like I had to get this one myself. 2, 3, 4, yep. Centennial Puzzle's great. Defrag. Do I want to defrag into this guy? Ugh. I don't know. It's not good. I'm nervous. But on the surface, he looks calm and ready. Alright, let's do this. And do this. There we go. Nice. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I was like, don't play that card, because we need to scale. And then I immediately ignored the thing that I wanted to happen. It's fine. Let's bring this guy out. Okay. And let's do it again. Okay, hang on. Okay, 40, 60, 80, 120. Pretty good. Or I can go 80 and then block. That might be the better long-term option, since I have another one in reserve there. Yeah, okay. Yes. Yes, we got it. Nice. Should be able to end it next turn. Eight plus 15 is 23. I think ultimately it's a good thing that this deck is such a hybrid. It doesn't do any one thing particularly well, and that helps in this boss fight, strangely enough. Totally calculated, of course. Okay. Go here. Get that. Or he yelling. Okay, so that's 19. Okay. I think we should be okay. Right. Now I have this guy looping in the front. I just need to block. Cog. Yes. Oh. Okay. I'll be okay. And it's over. I just need one card to show up. I just need one card to show up. Come on now. There it is. All right. Managed to get my powers off the ground in the second half. No problems against the sleeping one. Wait a second. Is this the heart of the spire? The source of this evil? All right. 949 damage. Squirm. But wait a second. That's not the heart. It's a fake! Alright, let's see. Who knows if this is going to work against the Act 4 boss. But we can certainly try. This deck did not choose a lane. And that ended up working out for us okay. I tend to find if I lean into powers a lot, it doesn't work out for me. And so I need to kind of... I don't know. It's like I'm building the train tracks and trying to pilot the train. But I guess I'm just describing roguelike deck builders, right? This one might be good. Get this guy going twice. I think this might be it. Yeah, the defect I tend to find is like he's at war with himself about which way to go. Right? Does he become more powerful? Do we go with focus and do a bunch of powers, or do we do a bunch of attacks and build up our block? And this is like a weird duality of the two. Okay. You know, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Because we have... Yeah, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's the one. This might not be so bad. I don't think so. Maybe. I think that was a mistake, by the way. After thinking about it a second longer. Okay. Let us seek out... The tried and true combo. Could almost do it. Okay. This is gonna hurt. Ouch. Let's see what we got. I wouldn't normally do that. But in this circumstance, it seems more important to just end the fight quickly. So, Glacier's just really good for that. 71421. What do we have in here? Oh, but I only have 2. That's what it is. Shoot. I didn't think about that. Did bad math again. Oh boy. That's really embarrassing. Okay. If I can make the buffer work, that's great. I don't think I can, though. That's the problem. Unless I've already played a block that turn. Which, admittedly, I do have block. I still have 2 of them. Alright, let's see. Who knows? The deck with no identity. All right, 36, huh? Not good, very bad. I might be able to survive it. They're both in the draw pile. I'm in danger. I think that's all she wrote, folks. But you know what? Give it our all, so we don't quit in this house. GG. Was definitely feeling the limits of what Streamline can do. Not a bad run. A W, to be sure. I think I'm a little tired from work. But ultimately, came together in a good way. We ended up getting good use out of the Black Star. And as I said before, I do struggle to really make the defect pop off. I feel like if I go one direction, I tend to get pulled in the other by the cards that get offered. I feel like I don't commit hard enough to one way. Then I end up in this weird middle road where it's like, is it a strike deck or is it a power deck? Ultimately, though, can't complain that I was able to make it to the heart. So, we take those as wins. Thanks so much for watching.